Catholic Spain is Teresa of Avila, saint, mystic, reformer, and doctor of the Church, one of only 3 women, in fact, to be designated a doctor. She was born in 1515, almost simultaneous to the beginning of the Protestant Revolt of 1517, an era that would shape her life. She became a Carmelite nun and was distressed at what she saw as much laxity in the religious life. Her great love of our blessed Lord in her prayer life inspired her to action, following in the footsteps of the great reformers of the Church, steps that inevitably passed through dark periods of hostility and rejection by many within the Church itself. A phrase often associated with her is one she used to utter frequently: "Lord, let me suffer or let me die." She wanted to form relatively small groups of women, around a dozen or so, that would aspire to great holiness through their love and care of one another, deeply religious convents of loving communities who would aspire to heaven by loving each other profoundly. She emphasized corporal sacrifice through physical pain, such as flagellation, to mortify the body as well as the soul, and by so doing, uniting to the physical sufferings of Christ's passion and death. Her greatest emphasis was on prayer and solitude, underscoring that love for Christ should lead one to near ecstasy. So frequently did Teresa live on such a plane that she was seen levitating during Mass on more than one occasion. A surprising little realized fact is that Teresa did not begin the lion's share of her work until her 50s, considering herself to be somewhat lax prior to that. Her view was not some fanciful, impractical pie in the sky. It was, in fact, punctuated and underscored by the practical reality of the Christian life in action, raising up formidable, strong women of faith. One account which underscores her view is when the sisters were sitting around in the monastery one afternoon sewing. One of the sisters lost her scissors, and as another handed her another pair, she said, "Here you are, darling." Teresa abruptly upbraided her and said it was not right to treat each other as dainty, frail girls, but as strong men who were stalwart and tough. Teresa faced almost violent opposition from within the Church.